Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Colleen, and today I'm going to share with you some very simple dinners that my family made, pulling from our pantry, from our freezer. This week has been hectic, to say the least. We're preparing for a big change in a month. I pulled or did something to my sciatic nerve, so I've had leg pain where I've not really been able to do much of anything. And my son had surgery. He had tubes put in, his tonsils taken out. We've had to give him medication every 4 hours. So we are sleep deprived, exhausted, hurting. It has been a hectic week. Let me show you what my family did eat this week. The theme for this week is easy dinners, so we pulled out the beef gyros from our last freezer meal video. While the beef is cooking, we're gonna make a really quick tzatziki sauce. To start, we're going to do 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 clove of minced garlic. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of dill, half a tablespoon of olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to add in the juice from 1 lemon, and I grated and strained about 1 cucumber. And then give it all a nice mix. This is what our sauce is looking like. We're just going to store in the fridge until dinner. And our dinner is ready. We have some pitas that you can heat up, the tzatziki sauce, our veggie toppings. I grabbed this from the fridge, and then we have our cooked beef right here. I went ahead and put my tzatziki sauce on the bottom, loaded up with some veggies, and then we are ready to go. So we are working on clearing out the freezer. I need jam for a recipe. So I'm going to take this berry mix and make some jam. To a heavy bottom pan, I'm going to add my frozen berries. This is about 3 cups of frozen berries that I'm just going to break up a little bit, kind of let it warm up, and these juices come out. After the berries have had some time to cook, I'm going to kind of smash it up some and bring it to a little bit of a boil. So I went ahead and threw our mixture into a food processor to kind of make it a little more smooth. I also put it through a strainer to get some of the seeds out because I didn't want a bunch of seeds in the jam. So I have 1.5 cups of sugar. I think I'm only going to put in maybe 1 cup's worth and see how it looks. I'm going to add the juice from 1 lemon. This is how my jam is looking. It's thickened up some. I'm going to let it cool and store in the fridge until I need it. I am making Half-Baked Harvest baked berry and cream cheese croissant French toast. It is a mouthful, but it sounds delicious, so let's get into it. I got my eggs, butter, and cream cheese. I already went ahead and made the jam, but you need some preserves or jams. I got my heavy whipping cream, my milk, maple syrup, vanilla, cinnamon, of course, some salt. I don't remember if I said eggs, and croissants. I found the croissants in Kroger. They're marked down. I'm just going to make this an incredible budget-friendly meal. We are going to take our stale Crescent rolls, and you can either rip them up or cut them up. I did a rough chop and got about 5 cups of cut up croissants. We are going to start by cracking 3 eggs, and we're going to give them a little whisk. We're adding 3/4 cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, half a tablespoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Give this a quick whisk, and we are going to put our croissants into our mixture. Go ahead and fold them all in so they all get nice and coated. So I got my baking dish here. I've sprayed it with Pam. We are going to take half of our mixture and layer it on the bottom. Next, it says to dollop the jam and the cream cheese on top of the first layer. That looks dolloped enough to me. Now we're just going to add the rest of our crescents right on top. It's okay if it's not fully covered. Now, this can go in the fridge for 30 minutes or overnight. It is the next day, and we baked this for 45 minutes in a 375-degree oven with some butter on top. It turned out so good. We just paired it with some fruit and some bacon. Tonight for dinner, we are making taco crescent rings. To our skillet, we are going to cook up 1 pound of ground beef. You're going to make this however you like to make your taco meat. So once it's brown, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of our taco seasoning with about 1/8 cup of taco sauce and just a little bit of water. I'm going to mix all of this up until the meat is fully coated. To our cooked ground beef, we're going to add 1 cup of cheese. I did a Fiesta blend. We're just going to mix that all up, and then we will set it to the side while we get our crescent rolls ready. Our meat mixture is cooling. We're going to take our 2 cans of crescent rolls and make our ring. So you're going to make your little sun the best you can, and then we're just going to spoon the taco mixture all around. At this point, you can add some more fixings to it. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese, and then to half of it, I'm going to add some red onion. You can add whatever your family likes. And now we are going to roll up our crescent ring the very best that we can. We are going to bake this for 20 to 25 minutes until golden in a 375-degree oven. While that is baking, go ahead and fix any of the toppings or sides you like with your tacos. Let this stand for 5 to 10 minutes before serving and enjoy. For tonight's dinner, we're going to see what's in the freezer. Oh my, that did not want to open. And I see that's some meats, but I see this, it's already seasoned. They're already, looks like pre-portioned. So we're going to go with this for dinner. This was so simple. I just followed the directions on the box. I paired mine with salad. My family had rice. Tonight, you guessed it, we're going back to the freezer to see if we have any ready and easy meals. And thankfully, we found these breakfast burritos, so we're having dinner twice. So we heated up our burrito. As you can see here, it's got the egg, potato, sausage. The only fruit we had was apple, so we cut that up to go right alongside it. So as you saw, the theme of this week was definitely easy dinners. We wanted everything to be as hands-off as we could. We definitely didn't want anything that intricate. We definitely wanted some interesting dinners. Now the crescents turned out so good. We even froze some extras we had and reheated. They weren't as good, but they still hit the spot. And I'm very glad we went with a mixed berry to kind of add some tartness to the very sweet crescent rolls. The taco ring was a huge hit. We only had a few little slivers left, and we ended up reheating those in the air fryer, which turned out even better because the crescent on top got really crispy while the inside stayed nice and fluffy and warm. I will say, I wish I put the tomatoes and things in the filling before I wrapped everything up. You really can't put toppings on top of that, so just keep that in mind. And then as you saw for the other 2 dinners, we literally just pulled stuff out of our freezer. The salmon was already marinated, so we just had to pair that with salad or veggies or rice, whatever you have. And the burritos I made a few months back. We've been slowly kind of eating those for breakfast, but we just heated them up. I do wish I had a hot sauce or something for them, but we didn't have any. And then we just paired it with some fruit that we had. Very easy dinners. I hope you guys like this kind of content. I will be sharing some more things that we're pulling from the freezer and the pantry as we're kind of clear out some space. And if you have any creative dinners that you've come up with, please let me know down below. I love seeing them. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye.